Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol UNVC. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis yesterday, so that is where the green and red line annotations are coming from. And definitely some updates here need to be made after today. First thing was this, the price started off well on the morning, the gap up, but then it got rejected right up there by that level of resistance that I talked about in yesterday's video. So at this point though, yeah, that level still pertains, just not relevant. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing confusion and clutter because there's lines everywhere. So let's try to keep this as clean as possible. The first update, though, that does need to be made comes about based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they do tend to act as resistance. So if there is any sort of bounce, the first key, not necessarily the first, but one of the newer areas of resistance is at 0.026. I don't say the first because really, in all actuality, the first key level that'll now need to be broken is this purple line right there, the 50-period simple moving average. And again, that's just based on the premise, the basic rule that when levels of support are broken, they tend to act as resistance. So that level right now, give or take, is right around 0.022. So 0.022, that first level of resistance that would need to be broken. And then after that, you could turn your attention back up there to 0.026. As far as levels of support are concerned now, this is by no means some sort of like great observation or great discovery. I assure you, anybody that understands charts and uses charts is watching and wondering the same thing. And it's all about the 200-period moving average right there on my chart being denoted by the pink line. And a lot of eyeballs are going to be watching that, even if you have a very basic surface deep understanding of charts. I'm sure you've heard of the 200-period moving average, and you know that when the price is up above it, assuming you're bullish, you want to see the price stay above it. So that is definitely, the next key overarching level that, like I said, a lot of people are going to be watching. And I also bring up that because when a lot of people are watching and wondering the same thing, call it a self-fulfilling prophecy, call it whatever you want. It can produce some pretty interesting price dynamics. So that's what that 200 period is also representing going forward. One of those areas where the price could get pretty crazy if the price goes down there, but it very well may not. This potentially could be the bottom. It levels off and starts to head back upwards. So we'll see what happens with it, but those are the current key levels from the technical chart perspective. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.